a question, sir. I've never been to India, but once in a while we watch Indian films and we watch because of our wives, we watch their telenovela. There is this auntie that I call any woman on the street is auntie, and they say namaste and they bend down to greet and all that. Do you think entertainment culture, Nollywood, can enforce that? Because that's if they happen for India. If you be saying a film,
it happens in India.
But maybe
I had Indian colleagues when I was in paid employment. Yes.
So
I had a lot of Indian colleagues, and I visited some of them, their homes. The respect is intact, and that's what I'm saying. India did not allow Western corruption. If you're talking about technology-wise, now India is ranking very in the top world. I think they are the highest in the top world.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. So they allowed the technology, they allowed the technological influence, but they did not allow the decadence, which is the problem I have with Africa. The things we have succeeded in copying from the Western world are the things that will destroy us. We have not copied any good thing. There is no country in Africa that has copied the Western technology fully. But we have copied all the terrible things. Our children bust their ear now like no man's business. Carry tattoo up and that can be black and have tattoo. Who will see it? It's just like using black marker to write on a blackboard. What are you doing? Why are we not learning their technology? Christ Embassy. Chris Oyakhilome just showed his line of electric cars. And everybody's like, wow. Should this be the first? By now, we should have over 20-50 assemblies of electric car manufacturing companies in Nigeria, because it's very simple technology. What have we learned? We have professors here in physics, engineering, and stuff.
Yes.
The only thing they learn is to drink tea. That's it. And speak with foreign accents. Then before you know, one will bring out a homosexual in his house. Before you know, one will bring out a drug addict in his house. Junkie. Why? Because you have not trained them well. We're not learning good things. Westernization has not done us any good. What do they learn in corporate organizations? They learn rubbish, speaking in foreign accents, wearing suit up and down, hating on one another. Snitches everywhere. And you come to the ones who say that they are multinational. First name basis. This first name basis in the late 2000s was the in thing. Any organization that didn't have it was not doing well. Even these initials that I'm talking about, UBA, it is because of the old people in UBA. By the time they met Standard Trust with UBA, the old people in UBA couldn't accept Standard Trust was first name basis. I used to go to Standard Trust a lot. I marketed in Standard Trust when I was a marketer in some company. They were on first name basis. Was it not only that started Standard Trust? If I'm right. It was when they met the UBA that the old people in UBA did not understand. And they found the meeting points, the initials. That's why he said TOE. That's his initial. No, nobody should call him TOE. If I see him, his Uncle Tony, I will call him Uncle, Boss, Daddy T.
Senior Man Tony.
Yeah, senior man.
I don't know if you saw this Davido's video where he was talking. He had this interview with, was it Arise TV or one of the other TV stations, where he was talking about the elections in Osun State.
Yes.
And he was mentioning all the names of people that called him to take down the post.
Yes.
And he was saying, my uncle.
Yes. And he was trying to
uncle
the Senate chairman.
Yes.
And
my uncle this.
What are you saying? In what year? 2007 or 2008. I met this same TOE at La Casa. We were at the entrance of La Casa. Paddy Adenuga came. Paddy saw him. Paddy said, Uncle Tony. That's Paddy Adenuga. Yeah. Do you know Paddy's age? Paddy should be 50 now, about that. 2007, 2008. He saw the chairman of SOD. And he said, Uncle Tony. I can't forget.
And they feared to call Anthony Lumiluna.
Yes. And this girl picked up the microphone and said, good morning, Tony. If she hadn't called anybody in that organization by their first name before, she wouldn't have done that to Tony. Let us face the facts.
Oh.
She had been in training school. She had been under their...
because that's likely a passing out.
Yes. She's just a victim because she's the one who picked up the microphone and she didn't have sense. Because somebody else, even though they tell you to use first name basis, if you see chairman, Baba, you will calm down.
That's true.
But it's the Gen Z in her. That rudeness and unmannered traits that follows the Gen Z people is what showed up. And thank God that Tony had to confront it. Now, what I am expecting and why I'm saying this is that thing that Tony did that day, we should not let it die. Let it enter every organization. The people who said first name basis should please review it. It is not African. It is not in us. In Igbo land, there is something called day. Yeah. Yoruba people are bro. Egbon.
Brother,
I'm sure Hausa people will have their own too. Why wouldn't I come to the corporate organization? I want to change it. Is the corporate world not our world? The corporate world is the business aspect of our life. I went to Abuja and I stayed in Abuja for 3 years. I hardly saw anybody wearing suits.
Even on Mondays.
Everywhere, yes.
Even on Mondays, yes.
What are you calling the corporate world? Is the ministry not a corporate world? It is. You understand? But you come down here, this south. We want to wear suits as your Igbo. Do you know black Nigerians? Do you know captains of industry in Nigeria have more designer suits than the ones in America? Elon Musk no fit get suit to reach these people they talk about. Who give them suit? Elon Musk go they wear one suit.
See, Mark Zuckerberg now. You know, I don't just say get suit.
It was in Nigeria banking industry that I saw a man bragging that he has over 50 designer suits. Yes.
I think I might have a theory, sir, of what might have triggered Sir Tony Elumelu for this. There's this guy that comes from the US. He does this interview. He was in Nigeria about a month ago that does this interview, interviewed billionaires.
Tell us how you
in the School of Hard Knocks.
Yes.
When he interviewed Mr. Tony Elumelu, on that just introduction alone, the guy used like 3 sirs. Sir, can I meet you, sir?
Yes.
Do I know you, sir? I just say you go look, say, if you both they call me sir. Go be
no, there are people who see, listen, let me tell you. There are people who are just Tony Elumelu has a lot of people around him. He's a boss in the real sense of being a boss. A man that has done well. Do you know how well he's done? He has a lot of people. What I'm saying is that there's a culture, a fake culture in our corporate industry, organization, that these Gen Zs are not taking well. We were taught the same thing now. When we were working those days, we were taught to call our bosses, I told you, by their first name. But you go know where to do them. When we're in a meeting, in our office there, we had a strategy room. When we're in the strategy room doing anything, yes, you can say, the minute you step out of the door, Oga, you put your Oga. If you don't put your Oga, nothing.
What about your email communications when you send emails to them?
Sir. Good morning, sir. You will avoid that first name. When you put his email, the mail will go to him. If you like making no say I ain't get this, sir. Excuse me, none of your business. But we found a way because we were trained properly. We have a culture.
Back to this training thing.
Growing up as a child, when I finish it, now I go and meet my mother and father and say, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma.
Right.
The first day I told my mother-in-law, thank you, ma, she started laughing. I finished eating in her house and I said, thank you, ma. And she started laughing.
It's a different culture.
Because when I was giving the food, I had said thank you already. But no, Baba, where we come from, if you chop, you don't say thank you, they slap. They will not even say, we will not give you food the next time. That way you chop. If they load you, you go vomit them.
That's true.
And now this generation think that was barbaric. But we have manners now.
See, sir, many things. Many things. Culture shock for me when I go east for the first time as an adult.
Right.
I can't enter bus. People enter bus, they greet. I'm like, why did they greet me? Why? Why did they greet me?
Good food for table now. Call them to follow you. If you go take me before you take food.
I didn't say you.
When we were growing up, if your uncle or older man call you to follow and eat, if you eat finish, you wait. Now you go use your hand, cut 1 meat into a come push on one side, say, eat this meat. These children now put food on the table, 4 pieces of meat. As him take one spoon, the next one he go carry meat. How? Where did they learn it from? Their parents didn't train them well.
Yes.
I was saying something before you called me the last time. I said that when we were growing up, poor people were rude. Children of poor people were rude.
How?
Sorry, children of rich people were rude.
Yeah, right.
When we were growing up, children of the rich were rude. Poor people were very, very cultured and had respect. It has flipped.
Yo.
Now, children of poor people are very rude. Go and check. The few children you see now, if you go somewhere now and a child says good morning to you, he's well off. Yes. If you're entering church or you're walking out of a mall and the child looks at you and says good morning, just what? And then you go enter. Poor people now and then they rude.
How? What changed? What flipped it? How?
Because they are not trained. What makes a man poor? Laziness. Especially of the mind. So he's not giving his child training. When we were young, poor people knew that all they had was the child. So they trained the child so that the child will become something. All the people, all the billionaires you have right now, apart from the ones that were born with golden spoon like Otedola, are children of poor people. This Tony Elumelu we are talking about. Okay, Tony came from a middle class parents, but he's a one-off. Most people now, for that generation, had poor parents, but he has flipped. Middle class. The next generation of wealthy people will be from the middle class. You understand? So now, poor people are so rude. Is your house girl that wake up and be looking at you to greet her now?
Wow, no.
Yes. Do you know how many times I've sat, or a house girl has been sat in my house because she didn't greet me? If I wasn't close to my wife, I think that there's conspiracy. Say maybe that the man and tell me no greet her. Because that don't go chase her. They are very rude. You walk into a home, you see nothing there for this house you don't see for your life before. You go see motor where your papa no get. You go turn the side mirror, and they look your face. I once had a house girl that every day you go when you lock your car, the mirrors will fold. You go use and pull them out, bing! I get 200 every day. Until one day I saw her through the camera. And I came out. I said, this mirror there for my house. She was looking at me. I said, is there on the house?
Oh my God.
What's the problem? This Gen Z that we're laughing at, saying, oh, Gen Z people do this, Gen Z people. Look at pastors. Pastors don't know they fear to preach now again. Once you say anything, a Gen Z person will attack you. Now, those Gen Z people, they don't have manners. Listen, let me tell you. It's just like what we're doing now. When I go to comment section and I see people insulting and cursing, I know they don't have home training. How can you see a man with white beards and the first thing you go do, you go tell and say, this one, they crazy. This one, now, who go to stop you, they fine. Look at how they are insulting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A man like Bola Ahmed Tinubu from Nadeko and everything, no matter what he do, who are you to insult him? Can your grandfather stand near him? Can anybody in your lineage stand near him? Why? Because you have social media? No, it's not because you have social media. It's because your parents did not train you. So this thing that happened between chairman and this girl is an eye-opener. For parents, for the corporate world, and for everybody, even churches. All these messages where pastors they preach up and down, you will reap where you did not sow. Now they destroy this Gen Z demo. You stand before a man that has cut his teeth, that at 35 has his own bank, and at 60 is still grinding, with so many branches all over the world, dining with presidents. Wow. And they give him a microphone to talk to him. And the first thing we go come out your mouth that good morning, Tony. Waiting be your own papa name. Have you ever called your father by his name before? That girl didn't say that thing by mistake. It is her perception of the industry, of the corporate world. And there are so many girls like that, especially girls. You know, this corporate world will destroy womanhood. In Africa, Africa is not taking because we're copying everything Western and we're copying the wrong things. Women don't have respect for their husband. except the husband dey level way pass her own level. Once a woman gets to an office and she earns 1 or 2 promotion, her head go full. Why? Because she dey call men wey big pass the husband by their first name for office. That thing has a way of psychologically affecting the home. So when a girl goes about calling a Tony Elumelu by his name Tony, then he go come house, you want tell her say make he go cook food for you for kitchen. Go use that spoon knack you for your go. So we need to understand that we're Africans. Why I brought up Maya Angelou is because I want to see the woman in Nigeria that will challenge the Maya Angelou.
Exactly.
And I have brought out Ibuku Awoshikatu, who is a serious mentor for young women with get sense. She has done very well. She has achieved a lot. She's on the board of so many corporates. She's been on so many boards. She's still on board. She's successfully managed businesses, mentoring people up and down. And she said that she told her sister, don't call Brotayo by his name. Don't call Fola by his name. No matter what. And that's what I want us to start doing now. Let every man go to his own organization. Me, first of all, this boy will stand there, they call me CDO. This boy will be 17, I mean at 20. Now, from today, now daddy will call me.
I thought I used to hear him say CDO, sir.
No, not CDO. Yes, sir. From today, now daddy, you Gen Z, now you be the first Gen Z wow. I'll carry go meet Tony Elumelu. My uncle Tony Elumelu, I'll carry go meet him so that he will talk to you.
Wow.
But honestly, I like what has just happened.
Yes.
And I want this conversation to continue. I don't want this conversation to die quickly. If it dies quickly, these children will not learn. We need to salvage what is left of our
Especially as this
generation.
generation.
The thing I love about these Gen Z is that they are very intelligent, very bright. They are go-getters. You understand? They have. I just saw my niece that just graduated. She just put up a short film, and I'm like, man, these children have grind. You understand? That's the thing I love about them. Never say never. They believe anything can be achieved and anything can be done, but they have not been properly trained. Why? Because we fail to do the training. Now we be the fathers of this Gen Z. We did they do on my boy, forget the training we're supposed to give our children. Because at some point, it looked like once you're able to pay school fees, once you're able to buy summer tickets, Netflix up the house, AC up the house, put car where they will take the move around, then you think that's fatherhood, you've done your work. No. There's a whole training. There was something my pastor said yesterday. He grew up in Iko. He said his mother had a shop. That growing up as a child, sometimes his mother will not be in a shop. People will come, take goods, and drop the money. When he said that, it resonated. I remembered, yes, my childhood in the 80s. We'll go to shop to buy chop one, chin chin. We'll knock, nobody else. We'll open the something, take the chin chin and put the 5 naira inside, close it and keep. Leave your shop now. Make Gen Z will rob you blind. Useless Gen Zs that will go and stand at Ikoyi Bridge to the shout for people where they drive big car so that they'll guys them money. Look at what's happening on social media. Like Taif and the rest of them coming to come and claim that you went to back up, meanwhile you don't go school. With the boldness and nobody arrested him.
That's forgery. Well, anyway.
Big forgery.
You know,
even if it's a joke, it shouldn't be condoned.
that's forgery.
They don't want to do anything because and don't blame them. I'm not blaming him. Oh. Who be in Papa? Who trained them? Nobody trained them. We were trained. Our friends that their parents were not educated when we were growing up. The training from our own homes rubbed off on them. They followed us. Their parents would say, go and follow them. Oh, they want to go right common entrance, go follow them right. Then they go secondary school, ask them which school. That's why they say that community they train children. And today, all successful in different fields. And now they have pulled their parents out of poverty, penury. Able to put them where life is decent enough for them. But we, where they give those training in the 70s, 80s, especially 80s and 90s, were not able to do the same thing. And now look at what we're breeding. Some people are online arguing that there's nothing wrong with what the girl did.
Like, seriously.
Some girls are coming to say, if he said they should call him TOE, what's wrong with they calling him Tony? Is Tony not his name? Those are the kind of arguments you're hearing from these Gen Zs. People who are daft, whose parents left at home. Some of them, their papa don't deny them. But I'm not blaming anybody for the person's outcome. If your papa deny you, sorry, God is your father. But the society need to try. We need to help these young people. 22-year-old boy with a full arm. Do you know how many? I was once scolding of mine. As I talk, you don't hit her for them. I resign. I was looking at him, 22-year-old boy. Where don't he wash his nyash? If I give him water to wash his bum, he won't be able to wash it well. Damn, I resign. Why? Because he thinks he has enough in him to make money. But is that what life is all about? Life is all about money. I used to think life was all about money until I started seeing small of it, little of it. I now realize that there's more to life than being able to eat. Culture, manners. The legacy you can leave for your children is not just money in the bank. They can squander that money. But it's the culture you leave behind. That's a legacy. My father did not really leave so much money. Okay, maybe for this old age, you don't realize he didn't leave money. But as at the time my father passed, what he left for me was what he put inside me. That I was able to go anywhere and stand my head high. Knowing that I was given the best of training. I had manners and I still have manners. Sometimes the way I respect people who are older than me, they are shocked. Even people that I'm older than, the way I respect them, it will shock them. But I can't help it. It's in me. I can't stop. Humanity. This Gen Z, so many of them. Listen, let me tell you. If you remove money, all these Gen Z will commit suicide. All they live for is money, and the only thing they respect is money. And the society encourages that. I travel back home. The only people they were talking about are people who carry money come. That's it. Wherever you go, money. Look at our politicians. Why are the wrong people in government? Money. Who accept this money? We accept the money. We're complaining. There's no need for us to complain. Now we destroy, now we spoil this life by ourselves.